Alison, ranked number 9 in the world. Here we are at Grand Central Station, ready for TOC, and these are the Salming stories.
So, why squash, Alison? How come you started out with squash in the beginning?
My family played. My mum and dad always played squash, and my brother played, so it was always something that our family had done, so it was always something that I was going to be doing. I started when I was about 5 years old, so yeah, I've been playing quite a while now, but yeah, for me it was always squash. I mean, I played other sports at school, but yeah, squash was always my favourite one, and one that I always played after school and at the weekends and stuff.
Have you done any other sports growing up, and if so, are there any sport in particular that you would say prepares you for squash, or that you can benefit from playing squash?
Yeah, I mean, when I was growing up I used to play football and hockey, which I both really enjoyed. Sometimes I do a bit of badminton occasionally. I think you can benefit from playing other sports. It gives you sort of an overround good fitness and some skill and good skills from other exercises and sports as well. So I mean, I love playing all sports, but yeah, squash obviously takes up most of my time. So
makes sense. What would you say your 3 main achievements is on the squash court?
Probably last year at the Commonwealth Games, winning silver and bronze medals in the mixed doubles and the women's doubles. That was one of my main highlights. And then we won the Women's World Team Championships last year in Canada. So I mean, we hadn't won it for 8 years, so it was a really great week, and a real big highlight for me and the team. So
I reckon. Imagine having a 10-year-old girl or boy in front of you. What advice would you give them if they wanted to succeed as you have in squash?
For me, growing up, I always was told just to enjoy it. I think that's a major thing. If you don't enjoy it, then you might as well do something else. Even like now, at my age, I still think, well, if I'm not enjoying it, then why play? So for me, growing up, yeah, it was always to have fun, enjoy it, and play with like a smile on your face.
Good answer. What racket do you use, and what characteristic in a racket do you look for?
I play with the Salming racket. It's the blue racket. For me, it's a great weight. It's about 120, 130. So I like the light sort of. It's not much weight in the head, which I like. Yeah, it's got a good balance and good racket shape and size. So for me, it's a good racket and one that I'm really enjoying playing with.
Moving over to the squash shoe, what would you say characterises a good squash shoe?
Squash shoe, for me, squash shoe is really important. I need one that's going to be durable and comfortable and supportive. I mean, squash is takes a lot of pounding on your body, so you need one that's going to be ready for the action. And for me, a shoe's really important.
What Salming model do you play in currently?
It's the Viper.
Do you have any hobbies in your spare time? Do you get any spare time?
Yeah, I mean, in my spare time, I like kind of just being at home and relaxing, seeing friends and family, and I have started doing a psychology degree online, so I've just started that in the last sort of 3 months, and that's been quite good because it gives me something else aside from squash that I can kind of concentrate on as well. So we get a lot of downtime at tournaments and in between training, so I'm actually really finding that enjoyable to have something else to focus on as well.
You're touring the world constantly, more or less. What is home for you? Where is home for you?
For me, I live in Hertfordshire in England. So I've been based there for the last 2 years. Before that, I was in North London. That's where my family grew up and I grew up. So that's home.
Any plans for the career after squash? Anything in particular that you see yourself do?
Yeah, it's a difficult one because obviously I think as you get older, people will ask you more, what are you going to do when you stop playing? And for me, I've never really wanted to think about it because I've always wanted to just enjoy playing. But as you get older, you do kind of think about other options. And I don't know. I mean, as I said, I'm doing this psychology degree, so maybe that could lead to something in the future. I know a lot of people go into coaching, which may be something I'll do. But at the moment, I just want to, enjoy my squash and.
You're coming back from a back injury this autumn, and please tell us about the trials and tribulations of your rehab and how you feel at present.
Yeah, so I injured my back in October at the US Open. It was a disc bulge, so I ended up having a couple of months off court. So it was a lot of rehab exercises, which is always good fun. So it was quite boring during that last couple of months. but yeah, I'm back injury free now, so I'm looking forward to obviously playing here at TOC and getting back into it really.
Any particular goals for the coming season in terms of ranking or just getting your health back, I guess?
Yeah, I mean for me obviously it's just great to be back on court initially. My rankings dropped a little bit in the process of missing a couple of tournaments, but that's just part and parcel of it, and I mean if I can play well in the next half of the season, then the ranking kind of takes care of itself. So for me it's just about playing well and hopefully see the results come in.
Excellent. Thank you very much for being on. Yeah?
Thank you very much.
Best of luck.
Cheers.